Hi children, shall I ask you one question? Do you like your teachers? Think of your favorite teacher. Have you ever imagined where do they go after school? Do they also hang out with their friends? Had they also been students ever and get scolded by their teachers? How were they as kids? Naughty? Funny? Mischievous? For a little child, a teacher is always special. Right, no? Today, let's learn a new poem. The name of the poem is Where Do All the Teachers Go? Before the detailed explanation, let's know something about the poet. The poet of this particular poem is Peter Dixon. Peter Dixon is a poet, performer, educationist, and artist. He grew up in London. His notable works are The Complete Guide to Surfing, Rhetoric, Hunting the Dragon, Amazon Task Force, etc. In this particular poem, the poet speaks about a child's love and curiosity for his or her teacher. Teachers are just next to super beings for children. They can't imagine that the teacher is also ordinary human being. Anyway, let's begin our poem. Where do all the teachers go when it's 4 o'clock? Do they live in houses and do they wash their socks? Here the child is very curious to know about his teacher. He is asking or he wonders and questions where all the teachers go after the school hours when it is 4 o'clock. He wants to know it. Like any other ordinary being, they also live in houses and wash their socks. Means do they also do all the routine work like other people? See the next stanza. Do they wear pajamas? And do they watch TV? And do they pick their noses? The same as you and me? Pajamas here is used for clothes. Pick their noses. This is an activity to waste time. Poking and inserting finger in the nose to clear. The child here wants to know if teachers also wear clothes like pajamas and watch TV like them. Do they also clean their noses or insert finger in the nose the way other people do and waste their time? Okay, then see the third stanza. Do they live with other people? Have they mums and dads? And were they ever children and were they ever bad? Further, the child wonders by asking if they are also surrounded by people. If the teachers also have parents and children like us to live with. Did they commit any mistakes? Or did anything wrong when they were children? Then let's move on to next stanza. Did they ever never spell right? Did they ever make mistakes? Were they punished in the corner if they pinched the chocolate flakes? Punished in the corner. It's a phrase. This phrase means getting caught for a misdeed in class and made to stand in the corner of the classroom as a punishment. Now, he wants to know if they also made mistakes. Were ever punished for stealing chocolates or doing any silly naughty things? Okay, sounds funny. Do you have any experience of that? The poet wonders if teachers also do things that other people do because he thinks that they are not ordinary but special human beings. He assumes that these teachers are always strict, never made any mistakes and are ideal in all respects. Then see the next answer. Did they ever lose their hind books? Did they ever leave their greens? Did they scribble on the desktops? Scribbling means drawing or writing something that is not readable. Leave their greens. This is a phrase. This phrase means to leave the green playground when the bell strikes loudly for the next class to begin. Did they wear all dirty jeans? Here, the tender mind is also bothered to know if their teachers also ever lost their religious books and hymn books, that means religious books? Did they also waste time by scribbling on tables and wear torn and old jeans? Here the child compares his own habits with those of the teachers in their childhood. They too must have lost their prayer book, wore dirty jeans and scribbled on the desktops. See the last stanza. I'll follow one back home today. I'll find out what they do. Then I'll put it in a poem that they can read to you. Then to overcome his curiosity, the child decides to follow or spy his teacher on his way home after school. Once he is clear about everything, he would also like to compose or write a poem about it and thinks that the teacher would read the poem to his students. This poem sounds funny for us, for we teachers, because it's difficult for a small child to accept that a teacher is also any common man or woman living around him. The child wonders and questions if teachers also behave like other people, if they also do all the work or things other people do. Like, do they live in houses? Do they wear pajamas, wash socks or watch TV? Do they also have parents and children to live with? All these questions bother a child's mind, and out of curiosity, the poet decided to get the first-hand information of his teachers by following them on the way back home so that he can find out what they do after reaching home. Once he knows what they do, he plans to compose a poem which the teachers would then read out to their students. It shows the cuteness, purity, curiosity, and dilemma a young mind has for his teachers. It also shows their expectations from teachers. Children, do you have any plans to find out whether teachers are ordinary human beings by spying or following them on their way home after school hours? If you want to write any poem about it, you can do it. If we put all things in a nutshell, here in this poem, the poet doesn't consider teachers as ordinary persons. He feels that they are special human beings. Hence, he wants to know where the teachers go at 4 o'clock and what they do after the school hours. According to the poet, normal people live in houses, freshen up after returning home, wear pajamas, wash their clothes, watch TV, live with their parents, make mistakes, lose books, get punished, scribble on their desks, wear all dirty jeans and linen, etc. Dear children, we teachers are not super beings. We are human beings like any other human in this world. If you have any doubt about us, you can ask us. It will be appreciable. Okay? Read the poem and enjoy yourself. Thank you.